If you have ever done trading, you know when it feels when you trade, it's the stop loss. Maybe your trade was risky, or maybe you couldn't find the right area of the supply or demand. The answer to this problem is confirmation. In this video, we will explain what confirmation is, and we're going to provide a couple of examples of confirmation. Let's now confirm that you have liked, subscribed, and you press the bell notification, as we're going to provide quality contents. Hey guys, this is Nima from MB.Cryptocurrency. In this video, we're going to talk about confirmation, what it is, and 3 different types of confirmation that we can use in order to minimize our loss and improve our win rates. So basically, that's what confirmation is. You get more confirmation that your trade, your analysis of your trade is most likely correct. So that's what confirmation is. Now we're going to talk about the candlestick and pattern in order to get the confirmation. Then a trend line breakout in a lower time frame, which something that I use, the 4-hour, I see the area of the supply and the demand, and my trigger will be in 15 minutes trend line breakout. And also we're going to explain about divergence in our confirmation. So let's dive into Ethereum chart. First one that I'm going to explain is this area that worked perfectly fine as an area of support, as a resistance. As a resistance, as you can see, it hit it multiple times, and you want to get into the position again here as the sell, which I don't really suggest. After multiple times, this area got weak, but sometimes you want to get into a scalp position, and as it is risky, you want to use confirmation. So let's use the replay mode. Let's get into the 15 minutes to get confirmation as our trigger. So if you want to get into without any confirmation, you should be already into the position, and your stop loss will be maybe a little bit above these area. And let's see what happens. As you can see, it's out of this area, so most likely your stop loss will be hit and you get it out of the trade. But what we can do with the confirmation with the candlestick and the patterns, that as you can see, there's one big candle with one candle with the big wick, and after there's a green one, and after that there's one red big candle that's engulfing 3 to 4 candles as well. So this is about the candlestick. If you're good at it, I would highly suggest using a lower time frame in order to get more confirmation. Also about the patterns as well, something about like double top or the other ways that you can use it about the candlestick and pattern to get more confirmation. The other way, the second one that I'm going to explain, is about the breaking the trend line in the 15 minutes time frame. So the trend line that we are going to use is, it's not a big trend lines from here. The one that I'm going to use, I'm looking for lower, high, low, high, low, high. In this case, as we're going to open a short position, I'm looking for to connect the last 2 higher lows, and I wait to see one candle closes, which is basically one of these. One body closes below the trend line, which it hasn't happened yet. Let's see next one, which it did in next one. So if I want to get into a position to be safe, this is something that I would consider as well, which if you can open your position right here, put your stop loss a little bit above this, and you go 1 to 1 to 5, roughly speaking. Let's see what happens. Which it did hit in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it did. So these are the 2 ways that so far we spoke about candlestick and patterns, and the second one is the trend line in the lower time frame. Let's now jump into divergence. All right, for the last part, I'm going to explain about divergence, which for divergence, I'm not sure how many of you have much more knowledge about the technical analysis or have experience working in a chart, or how many indicators that you have ever used. So basically you can use many indicators for the divergence. You can use MACD, RSI, and there's several others as well. But for the sake of video, we're just only going to explain a little about the RSI, which is RSI shows the strength of the buyers or sellers. When the numbers is above 70, it can be possibly considered as an overbought. If it's dropped less than 30, it can be possibly considered as it has been oversold. So it's not a guarantee, it just shows as you can use it as a confirmation. That's how we're going to show it as well. And you have to consider, don't put your strategy as your main strategy as the number that shows by RSI. You can use it as a confirmation. So we can see that the price dropped massively from here, especially you can see a massive dump from here that shows the sellers. This point is really like high interest for the sellers. It just pushed like a big candle, even with a big wick. So that means there was so much pressure from this one from the seller side. So we can consider this as a supply area, not a demand, but a supply area. And the price is shooting back again, but I can see the momentum is getting slowed in here. And we expect this price can work, but how we can be sure? How can we get more confirmation? By the way, we cannot never be sure. That's why we have more risk management and money management as well. As we can see, the price is going up from here to here. But if you look at the RSI, that shows there's a weakness in the buyers. So RSI is dropping. That is divergence. So there's not convergence. They're not on the same way. If both way just going up, that would make it as the same way. But this is divergence. Price is going up, but RSI is going to be like going from 80 to how much is that? It's like 63. So that shows a sign of weakness in the strength of the uptrend. And we can use it as a confirmation. So we already picked this. We already know this area can be really good of supply area, and we can open a trade. And this is how we use it as a confirmation. So if you guys like this video, make sure like, subscribe, and press the bell notification. Write down in the comment section if you have any other question. We'll answer to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.